Okay, let's head back to the garrison, I guess. Or let's head to... Yeah, let's use our innkeeper's daughter I got from, archaeology and teleport back home because I don't see it in my inventory. There was a little thing that instantly teleported you to Stormwind. I think that might have been a beta-only thing. I don't remember. Not well. Let's head back to here. Head back to Storm Shield. Then I can head over to back to Stormwind, and we can check out what we can do with any of this stuff. Because I think... Did we get currency out of that? We get something out of it. What is it that we got out of that? I don't know. But I think we can get something. What is it? Where do we actually get the weapons and stuff? Is it a random drop from those chests? I don't remember. But let's head back home to Stormwind. Let's head home to Stormwind. Here we go. Bop. But yeah, that's basically it. That's all you can really do right now. I guess I could go take a look at what is it, Dalaran, and see what's going on over there, and see what Khadgar wanted. In fact, that might be what I'm going to do now. So yeah, let's see the pants. The pants are actually better than what I had. Yep, they're a lot better. Unfortunately, now I look weird. I'm just kind of half... I hate these pants. I don't like these pants. I don't like the ones that have these like plates that come out to the side. It makes my hips kind of look fat. That's what it does. It just makes my hips look fat. It reminds me of those pants that those stereotypical directors used to wear in the old like 1920s, 30s movies. Kind of the stereotypical pants they wore back then. Like the riding pants, or was that what they were called, riding pants? I don't really know. But that's what it reminds me of, and it just makes my hips look fat, and I don't like that. I don't like my hips look fat. Okay, let's turn this in and see what he gives us.
All that stands between
He doesn't give us anything. What the hell? Ildari Provisioner.
Dedicated to destroying the burning
No.
legion. Trust in
There was
Lord
something
Illidan's
you could
plan.
get from these guys.
All that stands
What was it?
between the legion
Ah, here it is.
and annihilation.
Nether shards. I have 119 nether shards. So, what are the nether shards? Where are my nether shards? Ah, there they are. I've got 119 of these. So I can get a bunch of stuff for this. I can like buy stuff. You get these from the invasions. You get them as reward from the invasion. And you can buy weapons and armor, or even pets and like that. So, yeah. Fell infused cloth armor set. You can use it to buy the full armor set appearances, which you can then use in your from your collections. It gives you a full armor set, basically, so you can transmogrify into it, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. It is nice, but I don't really care about that. I would much rather use my classic armor sets, like my purple paladin set I had on before. I had to replace it with the new pieces. But yeah, you can use it to buy all this cool stuff, all this nice stuff. All the rings and the cloaks and like that, which is fairly nice. I do like it. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because, yeah, as soon as the expansion hits, most of this gear is going to be obsolete. Or at the very least, it's going to be replaced as soon as you start doing a handful of quests. I mean, most of the gear I have on is going to be replaced with like greens and blues and like that, which is what always happens. It's what always happens with every single expansion. As soon as you start doing the quests, everything just gets replaced immediately. All that gear you spent months and years trying to get just gets replaced, and it's all just gone. Okay, so what is it I want to do? I don't know. Well, I guess I could go take a look at Dalaran. I still got some time left. So let's head over. Let's fly over to Dalaran. Or was there a portal to Dalaran? I think there's a portal in one of those rooms in the castle. So let's take the portal, see about talking to Khadgar, see what he wants us to do, and then see if that's the end of this quest line. So I think that's all there is until the Legion actually hits. I mean, if I had pre-purchased the Legion expansion, I'd be able to make a Demon Hunter and play on that. Ah, here we go. Dalaran portal taken. But yeah, if I had gotten the expansion, I could have played the Demon Hunter, gone through the quest line for that, and maybe showed you guys that, but I didn't buy the expansion, so I don't really have that option. But yeah, here we are, back in Dalaran. Dalaran is going to be the main quest hub, the main hub in general for Legion, just like it was in Wrath of the Lich King. Only it's a bit more worse for wear, has a bit more battle damage on it. So yeah, bit unfortunate there, but at least I can fly while it's still here in the Eastern Kingdoms. I do wonder if they're going to add anything new here. Because in the classic Dalaran, there was a bunch of hidden stuff. Like there were books and stuff you could find in the various buildings and put together to find all the hidden tomes and like that. And once you read them, you got a secret tome that teleported you up to one of these towers. In fact, I still have it. I think it got added to my trinket thing. But yeah, it gave you access to a hidden room in one of these towers and let you talk to this guy. But yeah, I wonder if there's going to be anything like that new. What's this? Someone here. Ah, here he is. Here he is. Here's Khadgar.
And well met, champion.
Let's flight in the Dalaran.
Where you
Blah, blah, blah.
lead, we will follow.
So what is it we need to do now? So we just got to follow him and listen to his long talking. Fight the Horde back to the Kirin Tor. You may not like the idea. Some of the colleagues certainly won't. Again. But last time, wasn't it during Wrath of the Lich King that it was Jaina who was pushing to allow the Horde in? That we needed to work together. Now it's Khadgar. So basically, Khadgar has become the new Jaina. He's the one pushing for Horde and Alliance cooperation. And Jaina sitting here is kind of just pissed off about the whole thing. Now, well. Oh well. Bring imbued crystal.
Gul'dan and the Legion.
No, wait, what?
Must be stopped.
Oh, here we
You
go. I
are
just had
our
to talk to him.
last Best hope.
So we just have to sit here while they go blah, 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 blah. And Jaina's complaining. She's going to start complaining that they're going to allow Horde back into Dalaran. Because I think it was during Cataclysm. Was it during Cataclysm that she threw all the Horde out of Dalaran? Forced all the Horde out after Theramore was destroyed. So that was kind of a problem. Now she's all pissed off. And I can understand why. I mean, Theramore being destroyed during Cataclysm was that the first hit, or was it retaliation for what happened in the Barrens? Because the Alliance attacked the Barrens and destroyed one of the Tauren villages, the Tauren towns that was in the Barrens. Which one happened first? Was it the Alliance attacking that, or was it the Horde attacking Theramore? I don't remember. I don't remember which one happened first, and I don't remember which one was retaliation for the other. But it just became this huge kind of tit-for-tat kind of attack where they were just attacking each other. But yeah, just like I thought, it's Khadgar pushing for the Alliance to work with the Horde, for Dalaran to allow the Horde back in, Jaina being pissed off and teleporting out, just like she always does. Why? Because she doesn't want to work with the Horde anymore. Even though it was originally her working with Thrall that got the whole Horde and Alliance working together to begin with in Warcraft 3, now she just throws it all away. Oh, it's just sad. It's just sad.
Farewell,
Okay.
my friend, until we
Well,
meet again.
Well, this is unexpected. Bran Bronzebeard. Bran Bronzebeard. The truth is out there.
I can feel it.
To an Ulduar and hear Magdi Bronzebeard message. Magdi, once King Ironforge, got changed into a diamond statue by Titan ritual. He stood frozen in the belly of the city for years, but now got... so they're going to bring Magni back. About how the Beats Legion look flew, I don't know if Magni's crazy. Okay.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I'm ready to go to Ulduar. Here we go. Let us go to Ulduar. Come on, lad. Let us go to Ulduar. So yeah, Magni was actually turned into kind of a diamond statue when they actually managed to open up Old Ironforge underneath Ironforge. Here we go. Follow the caretaker through Ulduar antechamber. Okay. So we're actually going to go into the antechamber. It's where the celestial guy was. Very nice. Last time you were here, Bren. So, yeah, it was a lot quiet. It is a lot quieter. There's no massive guys attacking us all the times. Patrol Dwarf infrastructure. Fair point. Now weeks to clean up the banquet hall after. Oh. Ah, crap. It's another scenario. Make me fill out an incident report. Oh no, we've got faceless ones again. And again, we have to fight. But yeah, Magni was turned into this diamond statue thing underneath Ironforge. And that's one of the things I found fun, that they finally released Old Ironforge. Though I really wish they had done a bit more with it than just turn it into Magni Bronzebeard's tomb, where they just stuck his body after he got turned into stone. I mean, Old Ironforge was one of those things that had been around since vanilla. I mean, there were ways to kind of glitch your way into it. In fact, there were multiple ways to do that. There was a trick you could use with hunter pets to kind of glitch them through the wall and then take control and mind control your pet and use it to kind of explore around underneath there. As well as there was a way to wall climb up on top of the mountain and get to it through a hidden tunnel that was on the side of a Ironforge mountain. So, yeah, there were ways into it. There were ways to get into Old Ironforge. But, yeah, it was never really added into the game until, I think, Cataclysm. So, that is, it was nice actually seeing it being added. It was nice actually seeing it being a part of the game again. And actually being able to explore it legitimately without the risk of getting banned. So, yeah. Control, I must attend to another guest. Please excuse me.
There is much to be done.
Let's save Magni. Okay. Defeat the demons holding Magni Bronzebeard. Okay. So, demons are attacking. So the demons are attacking now? Really? I thought we were dealing with the old ones. So are the old ones working with the demons now? Maybe. Were they always working with the old ones? I'm not really sure. I've never actually been clear on that. I mean, the old ones weren't really demons, they were just old gods. Are they actually working with the demons and the Burning Legion and like that? I thought they were always just kind of an independent faction trying to break free from their bonds. I'm not really sure. I was never really clear on that. But there's a possibility they were kind of working with the Legion at some point. Or maybe now, trying to escape. But look at this, it's Magni. He's all diamond out. He's like friggin' Crystal Magni Bronzebeard. Who I come here? I know you have questions, but they gotta wait. Time is short. Okay. So yeah, what was that I was talking about? Our Old Ironforge. But yeah, there's tons of places like Old Ironforge throughout the game. There was tons of them, like Mount Highjaw was in the game during Vanilla, during Burning Crusade. And it actually was a place in the game itself, in world you could get into with glitches, or if you were a shaman, you could actually use Farsight to explore. If you got the right angle, you could use Farsight to kind of Farsight and walk your way up the mountainside and use it to explore the inside of Mount Highjaw, which was a lot of fun. I love doing that kind of stuff and finding that kind of stuff. But yeah, they did a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of that was already in Vanilla, hidden away. In fact, there's still a few places like that, like the crypts underneath Karazhan. That still has yet to be added. But that's just a holdover from when they were first building World of Warcraft in beta. They built a lot of those dungeons, a lot of those areas, as placeholders, just in case they wanted to use them. As well as whether or not they were still, back when they were still deciding whether or not they wanted to add instancing to the game, or whether or not they just wanted to have it be an open world.
Perfection, that which grants you free will, that allows you to persevere against all cosmically calculated odds.
Okay.
You prevail where the Titan's own perfect creations have failed.
I wouldn't really call them perfect creations, considering how much they've failed. You can't really be called perfect if you fail at the mission you're designed to do. I mean, how many times has the friggin' keepers and stuff become corrupted, become trapped and used against their own creators? I mean, the dwarves themselves were corrupt forms of earthen. So, yeah, they're not really all that perfect, to be honest. It's placed in the care of Guardian Tristfall, and remains there still. Artifacts of one of the ancient chronicles, blah blah blah. Pillars combine them, the power. Gateway to Azeroth, 'tis the only way. So this is the storyline of the what we're actually doing in the Legion areas in the Broken Isles. Be brothers, get back to Ironforge. We're looking for the Pillars of Creation, basically. Sealed. The Pillars of Creation. So yeah, that is the entire objective of the Legion. Basically, we're looking for old Titan artifacts called the Pillars of Creation, and that's what we're looking for, and they're hidden all across the Broken Isles. So we have to find them, we have to retrieve them and bring them back to stop the Legion and their invasion. So that's the basic plot device. That's the MacGuffin we are looking for. Enter Karazhan, search knowledge of the Pillars of Creation with Khadgar. Okay. So here we are back in here again. Very nice. Haha. Was I supposed to just run in? Or is this something else? Uh-oh. Meet Khadgar inside Khadgar's tower. Okay. So I did go in the right place. So is this going to be filled with all the old enemies and stuff like that? Doesn't look like it. Refined discussing the pillars. Do much through and time to do it. We'll begin. Yes, let's go. Are we going to have to run through the entire place? Are we going to have to sit through a horrible play again? I mean, if I have to sit through Little Red Riding Hood one more friggin' time, I am going to kill somebody. And I don't care that they're already ghosts. I will beat the ghost into the friggin' ground.
Trust in yourself.
Come on, let's go. Come on, we do not have to go through this whole thing, do we? Please tell me we don't have to go all the way through the halls and everything. Can't you just teleport us up? Under the famed mage, Medivh. Medivh. And there's Morose. There's Morose. Morose. There's Morose. Morose. Poor Morose. Trapped in there, inside the banquet hall all that time. Medivh, however, only accepted. So it seems our young spy has arrived at last. Thoughts at Medivh. Everything was set. Prepare for a great destiny. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me guess. These guys are going to start attacking us. Last time I was here, I left behind a few safe measures. There are countless secrets in the walls. Blah, 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 blah. Can you shut up so we can just go? Can you shut up? But yeah, this was one of the instances. Karazhan. Karazhan was one of the favorite instances, one of the favorite raids I've ever played, to be perfectly honest. It was one of the first ones that me and my guild actually managed to do successfully. I mean, in vanilla, it was always a bit hard, simply because most of the raids you needed like 40 people for. I mean, we had stuff like 20-man Encourage or Zul'Gurub, which was also fun, and we did get pretty far into that, and we actually did finish it. And to be honest, Zul'Gurub was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun in that dungeon, a lot of fun in that raid. But this one was the one that we were able to do consistently. First one we were able to get down on farm, and this place was so much fun back then. It was a pain getting into it sometimes with how much trash there was in here, but still, it was just so much fun to do, so much fun to play and get through. I mean, this entire place was just so well designed, and just so nice. And I miss it. I really do miss it. And I miss the design of these raids, the design of these dungeons. Okay, let's click on this. I miss the design of these raids and the design of the dungeons, simply because they don't make them like this anymore. It's more or less just tank and spank, and they really had to dumb down kind of the layouts of the dungeons, the layouts of the raids, especially once they started adding the looking for raid, looking for group mechanic, where it's just random people showing up. So they had to simplify a lot of things just to make it easier, just to make it simpler, to allow people to do it consistently without needing to, oh, here we go. I'm not even paying attention to what he's saying. In fact, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. This won't hold, so we must get to the library. I'll help you get there. Huh, okay. Ooh. We're in it! So we are in the library. Ah, where the Merdiv's father used to be. Oh, what was this? What was his name? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've been in here. But I remember this fight. It was so annoying. So many times having to just stand still while you were standing in that fire. How many times did we wipe simply because someone didn't do that? They would just run around. They didn't realize they had to stand still, and we would just wipe because of it. It was funny. It was sad and funny at the same time. Oh, okay. Guardians subdued. Here we go.
There is much to be done.
Well, at least we didn't have to go all the way through the play again. Having to sit through Little Red Riding Hood would not have been good. Or Romeo and Juliet. Oh. So what are we doing? I guess we just have to kill these guys. Okay, fairly simple and straightforward. I don't even have to really pay attention to what he's saying. And no one ever pays attention to what he's saying. I mean, he just always says crap. So screw it. Screw you, Khadgar. I don't even care what you're talking about. I'm not even sure what we're doing. What are we doing? We're looking for information on the Pillars of Eternity, apparently. But me, I don't care about that. I care about smashing faces and stuff like that. That's what I care about. You deal with the magic, you deal with the lore, you stand there and deal with finding all the right books and stuff like that. I'll just smash stuff. But yeah, I love this dungeon, and that's one of the real problems with World of Warcraft over the past few expansions, is they've been forced to dumb down a lot of the dungeons, make them simpler and easier, especially on heroic modes, because of the looking for group, looking for raid additions, and you just don't get the complexity and difficulty you once got out of the dungeons or the raids, simply because they can't really have that with a bunch of random people, because you will end up having problems with people not being able to follow directions, people not understanding what it is they need to do. So they just have to keep it very simple, keep it fairly straightforward. So they can't really have the level of difficulty. What is it I'm supposed to be doing?
Hail and well met.
Oh, okay. I forgot to click on these guys. But yeah, they just can't really have the same level of difficulty or complexity they once had in dungeons and raids. It's one of the reasons why they removed crowd control as a necessity. It's one of the reasons why they removed the complex raid and dungeon layouts they once had. I mean, just look at something like this. This is a fairly complex dungeon. If you actually stop and look at how it's set up, how it's laid out, there's multiple directions you can go, multiple paths you can take right from the beginning. There's one through all the spiders and stuff like that. There's one through the stables you can go, or you can go straight up the stairs to Moreau's area. And there's just stuff like that that you don't see anymore. Most of the stuff is just straightforward, point A to point B, straight line kind of design. In the dungeons, in the raids, and you don't get stuff like Blackrock Depths anymore. Hell, you don't even get stuff like, what was it called? Oh, stuff I'm trying to think of something like this, where it's just a massive layout of a dungeon that's not even all that complicated. It's just fun and interesting. But you just get stuff that's kind of boring, like the, where's the tome? Where's the tome? Oh, it's right here. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just standing here doing nothing. Okay. Listen to Khadgar's instructions.
Gul'dan and the leader must be stopped.
Take the tome. The information it holds is vital. Okay, I just took it. I really should pay attention because I keep screwing up like that.
There is much to be done.
We have what we came for, but I'd remiss if I didn't try to bolster Karazhan's defense before I leave. Medivh, good man he once was. Karaz he became. Book in word hand, $1 round shows. Okay. Okay, let's get back. I think this might be the end of the quest line. This might be the end of everything. Is it? I think it might be. Ah, here he is. Or, here she is.
Need help?
So we just have to hand in the book to her. I should be like to delve into the library to Karazhan myself. What? Okay.
Be careful.
Is that it? Is that everything? I think it might be. Because I think the next part of the quest... is that everything? I think it might be. But yeah, like I was saying, I just missed that old style design in dungeons and raids and like that. I do miss it. It was a lot of fun to deal with. It was a lot of fun to play in. But they just don't make them like that anymore. Simply because they can't. Because they have to keep it simple. They have to keep it straightforward. They have to keep it not so complex. And they just removed all the complexity to it just to allow people to get in, get out with their random dungeons. They're looking for group dungeons and looking for raid dungeons and raids and like that. So, yeah. So I've been going for quite some time now. Holy crap. I've just kind of lost track of the time. I've been going for like an hour, hour and a half. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That is pretty much the end of whatever the expansion, pre-expansion stuff is, because once you get to this stage where the demons are actually attacking Dalaran, where all the stuff is actually going, where these ships are attacking, and all this stuff, I think this is the point where Dalaran actually gets teleported, where you pick up the quest and you get teleported into the Broken Isles, and you start up all of the Broken Isles quest. Because here he is. You basically have to come here, talk to him, and he teleports the whole of Dalaran into the Broken Isles, and you start your adventures over there. Now, I am kind of looking forward to it. I kind of want to play, though I don't really know. I've been burned by WoW in the past, where it gets kind of boring after a while. With Pandera, the whole storylines and stuff, I just never really got into it. Warlords of Draenor just became like one of those weird little Facebook cell phone games where you just log in and click a couple things and log out, and garrison management stuff. But hopefully it's not going to turn into that with this expansion. Hopefully it's actually going to be fun and entertaining. I might pick it up when it comes out next week. I might pick it up, and I might even continue this series. I might continue my adventures here in the Legion expansion. Maybe putting out a video or two a week. I don't really know. I mean, I do have a couple of spots empty ever since I stopped Terraria, so I might fill it up with this. I'm not really sure. Look at this. Giant glowing core hound. Okay, well, I think that's enough for this week. Alright, least enough for this recording session. I'm not sure how long I've been going. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Bobson. This has been more World of Warcraft. Opening of the expansion, opening of Legion, and until next time, if there is a next time, if I do decide to continue on with this, I will see you later. Bye.